Morning. Myself, Sheikh Abdul Qayyum. This is the second lecture of GPS surveying, and today in this lecture, I will be uh, discussing about components of GPS signals, basically. So, before going to discuss this topic, you already have learned through the basic aspects of the GPS. Where, you have already gone through the process through which the GPS signal actually we measure the GPS data, GPS reading. So the basic things you have already gone through, and the concept in this particular lecture is that how actually this GPS signal works actually. So we will discuss about components of GPS signal, and uh, in the you can see that GPS signal contains navigational data. We in your mobile also you can see that when you want to locate any particular location, you have to just make your navigation on. So actually in using GPS, GPS signal contains some navigational data. It contains some code and carrier radio wave. You have already learned that uh, this is actually GPS signal is actually a radio wave. This is a navigational data, code and carrier radio wave. Now the data and code are put together. The process is that the concept is that the data and the code, those are put together first, and then they get modulated. They get combined to a carrier frequency, and uh, is uh, that frequency is received at the receiver's end. So carrier wave is sinusoidal, and this carrier wave, the wave that is coming from the satellite, that is sinusoidal in nature. And the modulate this you have already seen that this frequency, this carrier frequency is modulated in get modulated, so we get modulated GPS signal. Now there are some, what are the basic components actually, how these signals actually works. Actually there are three basic types of basic components of GPS signal. One of them is PNR code, and this code actually helps three components of PNR code: course acquisition code and navigation data. These three mm, uh, components are there in GPS signal. And the what is the work of this PNR code? It actually helps in identification of the satellite, and it also helps in acquisition of GPS signal by the user. So whatever the signal is coming, it helps in acquisition of that GPS signal, and it also provides the time measurement. It gives us about the time measurement. So using this PNR code, we can get the time measurement. And what about quartz acquisition code? That is, we call it CA code also. This is also used for identification purpose. It also gives time measurement, and at the same time, it also uh, helps in the acquisition process as well. So basically, here the time measurement is predominant than acquisition. Now navigation data, this is the most important component of the GPS signal, and GPS signal contain downlink system data. Those signals actually contain some data. That is the downlink. We call that downlink system data, and that is popularly known as navigation message or nav data. We call that navigation message or nav data, and this is the most important part from the user's perspective, because this is the one we use in our daily life. And what does this in navigation data contains? This navigation data contains information about the satellite, the health of the satellite, the quality of data. So these are the information we get from the navigation data. And it also gives us information about the orbit of the satellite. So in this this navigation data actually, what is the reading? It gives the information about orbit, means it actually gives the position of the satellite uh, in the universe. So this is one of the most important things which helps us in locating one particular place or position within our Earth surface or anywhere. It also gives information about the atmosphere. So whether the atmosphere is good or not, the quality of data also depend on the atmospheric situation, and it also helps and gives some other information as well. Now, uh, to summarize that, what we actually get, the carrier wave is there, PNR code is there, and navigation data is there. And these three are combined together, and after combining, we get the GPS signal. So this is very important, and this PNR code and navigation data is we is in binary form. We get this in binary form. So uh, uh, this is the fundamental thing of the whole process: carrier waves plus PNR code plus nav data or navigation data, and this gives the output as GPS signal. Let me it is this. Now, there are few parameters which are available from GPS signals. So basically, those are called GPS observables, and these observables we will discuss about these observables. What are the different observables? Actually, observables are basically parameters which are available from the GPS signal, and basically these are the parameters that we get from the GPS signals as well. So these are there are two major types of observables are there. One is port pseudo range, and another one is carrier phase observable. And this in detail we will discuss in our next lecture. So today, for now, we will stop here, and hope you have understood. Uh, Thank you.